Hi, you're welcome to SAS TV. My name's Belinda Bez, and this is your 3-month reading. And I want to personally thank you for joining me, honey. And I feel so bad. Let me tell you, I have had this flu stuff. I fought it the first time. The second time, it kicked my butt all day. I'm going to try to get as many of these readings that I can out. I had 2 8-months. The 8 months have been purchased. I also have a yearly. If you want to get that yearly, it's going to take me about 2 or 3 days to do it. I can do it in one day, but go ahead and request it. That's what I have after that. I don't have any more readings left to give out. I try to, do the readings as people requested. I'm going to try to do as many as I can tonight. I can work under pressure. I've worked sick for years, honey, believe me. And I just want to get the readings out, and I just want to say thank you. Pineapple Thief, know I got love for her. She was here when nobody else was. She came back and found me when nobody was looking for me no more. And they came back. My loyal people, I know they understand. And I only do certain things with certain people because I know they're going to understand. And I want to thank you for being patient with me. So I have your reading, and I have another lady's reading, and you guys have been with me for a long time, and you're mature in mind. You're giving me my space. I want to thank you. I really want to thank you. Your readings were supposed to be out 3 or 4 days ago. I have just been, it's no excuse. I do not feel well at all. I just been sneezing, and I thought I got rid of it. The other day I was telling you guys I was taking nighttime, and I can't take it every day because when I take nighttime, it puts me, it knocks me out for 2 days. And another reason I don't like taking nighttime is because I keep having dreams. I have a lot of prophetic dreams, and they get on my nerves, especially when they're about, hey, Ricky, how are you doing today? So this is your 3-month reading. And you guys asked me for a request. I think I saw Scorpio and a Capricorn, and there were other readings, pay it forwards that you guys wanted me to do. I'm going to try to get all those out as much as I can tonight. I've already taken medicine, so I want to try to get as much out to you guys as you can. Let me tell you something. You don't have to like, you don't have to share, you don't have to, hey, Pineapple, this your reading. And I want to thank you. I was just saying good things about you. Thank you so much, okay, for being patient with me. Both of my kids had the flu. I thought I was knocking it out. I woke up this morning and caught me by surprise, and I have gone down. But delivery. I gotta do what I'm supposed to do. This is your reading, Pineapple Thief. This is what's going on for the next 3 months in love, life, career, and BS. And BS are the things that you can't control, but you can slowly turn those energies into something prosperous, or you can take that energy and form a business, or you can uplift whatever you have going on. I just ask that you just be patient with me. Like my head throbbing, my nose is stopped up, and I feel like there's a little person in my ear telling me to go to bed. So this is what's going on for you, Mama. Just listen, please, if you can hear me, because I want to finish. This is what's going on for you. From the top of the reading, your cards are talking about that there are some new incoming thoughts in the month of February, the week of Valentine's week. There's going to be a lot of influx coming in for you. And when it talks about influx, it talks about change. It talks about income. It talks about worldly possessions. It talks about things coming in unexpectedly that you will celebrate. And there is new monies coming in for you. You're going to be traveling towards new spiritualism, and with that spiritualism comes gifts. This is a very good financial month for you. You don't need to worry about where is money going to come from. You don't have to go out and ask anybody for anything. You're not going to have to borrow anything from anybody. Next week is going to start your kickoff for finances. Now let's go ahead and talk about this person that's going to come in and kind of over communicate with you. And when the cards talk about over communicate, it's talking about them calling too much or trying to manipulate with words or change sentences. Okay, this is somebody that you're going to be familiar with, or you are familiar with. Okay, that relationship has been over. I don't think that you're trying to rekindle whatever the relationship is for you. Now, this is a high spiritual time for you. The card you're talking about with this relationship, be very patient with yourself. It is really good for you not to re-enter an old relationship, but keep maintaining your high expectation for the ultimate outcome. That means that you're wanting to be married. You're wanting something better than what you see. And sometimes if you hear from this person, sometimes if you see this person, you always want to go back. And I don't want to say always. That's just a common effect of drawing back. Okay? That's a common effect. Everyone does it. I do it. Everybody has done it. But you want better. So since you want better, I am happy that I'm seeing that you are dealing with it. And that's a positive for you. Dealing with it meaning being hurt, feeling hurt, know that you have lost in a situation, either if you were the one to give the loss or you were taking the loss. I applaud you for expression. I applaud you for acknowledgement. I applaud you for knowing what you want and being very indecisive. You know better, but you don't know how to move into better without seeing a better day. I understand. And that's how common people think. But be careful because someone's coming in. Someone's coming in for you that's highly respected, has an attitude, as we all do, but is a very good judge of character. It looks like it's going to try to start off slow, but this person pops in right after you, right? It's just like right when you thought that you can do better, right when you know that you can do better, this person comes in and you instantly grab the attraction. There's something spiritual with this individual, okay? Judgments about a new attraction. Honey, take it slow. You need time. You need time. And one of the reasons you need time is because you have let go of some things, but you almost don't want to. It's a natural reaction. It's like driving the same way every day, and you don't even know that the road has been blocked, but you still go that way and find a way through that same route to get to what you want. And that's how you have to see this, okay? It's uncommon, man. It's not a common thing. It's common to do it, but it's uncommon as to where this road is going to take you. It's uncommon, okay? Those are really, really, really good things coming in for you. You know, the next 3 weeks is all about income for you. And I'm so happy for you. I think this is such an excellent time for you when it comes down to money. It is an excellent time to realize that maybe sometimes when you wish upon a star, or sometimes when you think that you can have it, just a thought, man. It's a faith seed. You understand? It's faith. If you see it, be it, and feel it, you can have it. And it's like that's what's gonna happen. Like I want this to happen, and then boom, you bump into somebody. But it's gonna be slow. It's gonna start happening at the end of the month. If you already haven't met them, don't go back to any loves. Somebody that you used to deal with in a love situation is going back to school. Something with uneducation is going on with that. Okay, so that was your February. This is your March reading. This is what's going on. I feel so terrible. Lord have mercy. Please get me through this reading. This is what's going on for you, March. Okay. I'm so sorry. What's going on for March is that, yeah, you're going to go in this new direction with this, and there is a spiritual connection between you and him. And if you're looking for a commitment, finances is going to be good. I need you to not worry about tomorrow all the time. I know you're an heir, so you got to be putting everything. Perfection is the thing. Putting everything together, having a set plan. Don't do that this month. It's going to happen anyway in finances. Chill. Relax. There's nothing wrong, okay? Things are good. Your learning lessons are done with. Once you get over this last little hump, you're in the zone to move. All you have to do is acknowledge that you are over. You already have acknowledged it because you're indecisive about what to do. You're going to leave it alone. It's going to worry you. The situation between this man and that other one or whatever's going on is going to really make you do a lot of thinking. But what I'm telling you is you're doing the right thing about thinking in the other direction. So you're activating faith. You're using your vision because you're intelligent. And you're going to see it happen. You're going to see it happen because you're doing everything to obtain what you need. You just have to believe it. And that's how you draw it in through your belief system. If you never think you could have something, belief is everything. If you never think that you could drive a certain car, belief is everything. If you never think that you can have what you see everybody else have, but you want it in your life, you have got to activate that faith, and it will come in because it is as raw. It's raw energy. It's accepted. So you're going to be going into this relationship, and I don't feel like there's going to be a commitment. This guy is a great communicator. It keeps talking about, it keeps telling me to tell you, know them by their spirituality. She will know them by their spirituality. Remind her about spirituality and coins. This person is a coin collector, and it could be pennies, honey. I mean, shiny, pretty pennies, or they are very financially stable. Watch out for this financial abundance or over abundant in certain things. And so when you're talking about cards and you hear over abundant, that means it's too much. Overindulgence, greed. This is something to watch for. Just watch for at least 3 of the same things that'll make it add up. You'll understand when you meet this person what I'm trying to tell you about. So you're going to be a little sad about what was in March. I mean, things are over. Whatever was going on, it's over. It's over now. You just got to, time takes care of things. And that's what you're going to be going through in March. You're going to be washing your hair every day. And I mean mentally washing your hair. Washing away this, whatever the situation is. Washing away old financial woes. Washing away what you thought about yourself. Or washing away from feeling like you're stuck where you are. That's going to be washing away. Then you're going to be going into, how do I make more money? How do I, this worrying that I'm telling you about that you're going to end. This is the last of it. You're supposed to worry. You're supposed to think twice. But if you think twice and don't know how to execute indecisiveness with balance, you're going to worry. Activate faith into your life. New relationships is all it's talking about. New relationships. This person's going to come back with their communication woes. They're going to come back and try to make, using those words again, trying to make you feel like everything is everything, and they ain't doing nothing but a bunch of BS and bull donkey to them, okay? End it, because you're going to have to, don't give them a second chance. It is what it is. I would tell you to give them a second chance if their communication didn't suck so bad. Their communication is sucky poo-poo. And it's not where you're at anymore. You've gone up a level in your understanding. You've gone up a level in finances. You've always been up a level in communications. Now you have to be the level. Be the level. You have to be the level in order to get rid of the person that's trying to bring you back a level, okay? Let's be smart. You already know what I'm talking about because you're halfway there. I saw it in your cards. You just don't know what decision to make. You don't make none. Just move forward, man. Don't be fighting, going back and forth, trying to make things work. Move forward, man. He calls you with the same old honky donkey and chonky donkey. Move forward, man. He tries to give you, this is what I'm going to do, and then and this and that, and all these explanations. But you must remember, this individual had their time to prove their self with you. Move forward, man. This is your April. This is your April. This is your April. This is your April. I don't know who this is. This is your April. This is your April. This is your April. Hey, everybody in the room. Yeah, keep it pushing, Pineapple. You're on the right road. You're making the right choices. You're doing right. I'm telling you, it doesn't look like it because it seems like you keep getting dragged back in situations. No. Your best defense system right now is your indecisiveness because it pushes you into non-movement. You want time to think. Use your indecisiveness to work for you. For instance, I love him, but we can't be together. Sit on it. That's your indecisiveness. You're not being impatient. You're not being a hard ass. Let your worst, whatever people say, like to say that air signs are indecisive. Well, let that indecisiveness come in until you make a decision. There's nothing wrong with being stubborn. Use it to work for you, and you will. And you already are. You just don't see it. This is your last and final month, and your last and final month is all about communication. You're going to let somebody have it. You're going to tell this lover how you feel. You're going to tell them squish, squash, squish, bam. New money is going to be coming in again in that last month. It says this is a highly abundant time for you, and you will be walking in peace. There is children coming into your life. There is something sacred with this new mate. I see candlelights. I see windows. I see open opportunities. I see open communication. I see someone's hearts that is flowing, and I see your hair growing. I don't know if it's long. I see it growing, and it's just something about your hair and you when you are in a moment of fulfillment. It almost looks like a Indian woman standing in a window. Okay, it's gonna really grow. It's gonna really go. You made the right decision. This man isn't gone yet, but you made the right decision. Keep kicking into the indecisiveness until you have come into your real strength, where you can say yes and no at the same time, where you can be in control of your words and your actions, where you can say yes, no, and still be okay with a no. How you know how to work the situation, because it looks a little bit funny to climb down from. Now, I do not want you to think that I'm telling you that you shouldn't be with someone because you love them. I'm giving you facts based off their personality. They are not good communicators, and they're so standoffish. You can't, they can beg and plead, but he shouldn't have to do that. He had his time with you. He had all his time to make his proven facts. No one's waiting at the bus stop no more for anybody. Keep it pushing. Even if it hurts you, keep it pushing. Even if you have to say yeah when you don't want to say no, keep it in the back of your mind. I just want you to put this in the back of your mind. This relationship is not promised no matter what. You're going to continue to be cycled with him. You're going to continue to see, but you're not paying attention. You guys' problem is his communication. He comes down with the communication when he knows that you're done with him. See, that's the trick you're not seeing. He's a terrible communicator. And at this stage in your game, and at this stage in my game, I wouldn't go for it. It does not look promising. The only thing I see him doing is begging. That could work in your favor. So ma'am, sometimes they say, kick them when they down. You may have to do that. And I'm not trying to make them feel bad. But sometimes you got to kick people in the ass to get them to react. You have to tell them, look, I'm done with you, but I still want to be with you. We have history, but we're not going anywhere. You cannot fix what is broken between us at this stage in the relationship. But you got to be strong, because you can't move into your new money till you conquer this. This is something that you need to learn personally. It has nothing to do with spirituality. It has nothing to do with who you are. This is something that you need to learn for yourself. You have to have this lesson, because it will carry you to the next relationship. It will strengthen you. You need that strength and faith. You need that strength and tongue. You need that strong tongue. Even though you want to say yeah, you can still say yeah, but you got to be able to say no too and walk off. Play the game that works for you. This situation is taking you to a new level. That's why I want you to go ahead and do what you need to do with him. He ain't going nowhere. He going to continue to beg. Make it work for you. Get very indecisive on him. He want to pop questions. He want to say this to you, and he want to say that to you. Sit on it. Use your indecisiveness. Kick into, I ain't ready to make a decision yet. You know how air signs do. We got this perfect side, and we got this side to where we really don't want to fool with it, but we try to weigh out both sides to make sure everybody is happy. We know we don't give a damn. Use that to weed away from him, and it's going to work. None movement, none actions make him draw fonder, but eventually he's going to walk off. This is the quickest way to get rid of him. That's the only thing I can tell you to do. Kick it to your indecisiveness, because you got too much income coming. You have a really good relationship that's very spiritual for you, and I feel like you've had maybe 2 dreams about someone, or 2 times. This is your partner. I'm not going to even lie to you about it. Finances is looking wonderful for you. But if you're not going to see it and feel it and be it, you have to put this situation in your back pocket so you can see clear. You're over with trials and tribulations. But the one thing that you see over everything that has happened is this relationship. And that's why you can't give. I don't. Yeah. Yeah. Do that to him. Continue to do that to him. Because this man is stuck to you like glue. He is not in your future as longevity. There is another partner that's coming for you that you will instantly connect with. You should be hearing, seeing, or being with him or getting to know him towards the end. This other guy is going to wind you in the ground. You are in control and believe that. Use your indecisiveness to get away from him. Talk to him when you want to talk to him. Make him think that you're playing a game with him. I'm just giving you honest stuff. If you can't tell him, fuck you, and we done, and keep it pushing, like old Beezy does. People think I'm cold. I don't know why. But that people don't understand. Sometimes you got to get into it. Sometimes you got to tell these people, look, BFU, I ain't got time for you. Look, it is over. I'm tired of your games. Your communication doesn't work. This is 2018. We're not getting anywhere. What's up? Oh, I already know what's up. You're going to continue to put this butter on this garlic bread that I ain't eating no more, honey. I want some toast today. Continue to elevate your life. Continue to throw in his face where you are going. Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to shun the devil. I'm not calling him that, but he is acting stalkish. Get rid of him with things that you have lived with your whole life. Indecisiveness. Being abrupt. I'm trying to tell you, that's the only way you're going to get rid of him. He ain't going nowhere with the daily stuff. You're going to have to use some things that you have been through in your life. Common things to get rid of this person. Do they love you? And I'm not trying to make you spark up a flame. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I want you to get to where you need to be without having to feel like you have struggled to have it. You shouldn't feel like you're struggling to have something. That is not the way the world is built up. With feelings and emotions and what we have learned and what we have seen and the places we have gone and the way that we were raised, it all plays a part in our emotional status. It's personal. So now you have to find ways. You don't go out trying to find new techniques to do stuff. Use what you got to get what you want. Use that indecisiveness. Use those, here today, gone tomorrow attitudes. You have got to find a way to put this situation in a box so you can walk over it and then dive into a new pool. That's what's going on for you. There's new things surrounding you today. There's new relationships surrounding you today. There's new peace around you today, ma'am. Money is already in your car. It's coming next week, and then in the next month, it's going to continue to increase, and I love that. I can say that all day to you to get you to believe that you are greater than who you are. But when I cut off this camera is where the real work starts. It's where the real work starts. Keep him on indecisiveness. Don't think twice about him. Give him the indecisiveness and don't call back. Let him start calling you. I don't care how long you've been. You got to get this. You got to kick this can. Kick the can. So that top will pop off and then you'll be in control of the drinking. If you understand what I'm saying. You will. You will. You will do well. But see, when you're dealing with this type of man, you can't play the common role. You kick into karate, indecisive. You live with it forever. Use it. Here today, gone tomorrow. You've learned that through anything in your life. Through him like that. Don't call for weeks. Do it. Show him that you're ready to move on. You're going to have to show him, you're going to have to actually make him feel as though you have gone into hiding. If he comes looking for you, you've done so much pushback. He don't even have the energy for it, because you know a stalker gonna be on it all day long. He don't have time to be trying to figure out what you doing, because you ain't saying nothing, because he'll look stupid. He'll look stupid. So those are the things that help you move to the next level. Money's looking good for you. Yes, 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 yes. Just get over this hump. Put it in the box. I don't care how you deal with it. I need you to move this relationship over so these other things can shift in. This is holding you up because all your vision, everything that you have just actually thought about is in this relationship. It's because you are putting your focus there. It's not because you're stalkish. It's because you want something to work. It has played its time, and I understand. I've been there. I can tell you about a relationship that I was in with a young man. He was doing things on the side. I worked so much. I didn't even know he was even cheating on me. I didn't know it. I didn't. And I didn't. And I didn't get a chance to catch up with the relationship issues. I didn't take time because I was so busy trying to do what I needed to do. But I thought I was in a relationship where things weren't working. By the time that I woke up and figured out that was being played, he had already yanked the rug from under my feet, so it was too late. He yanked it, and I couldn't do nothing but feel sad about it. I couldn't say nothing. I couldn't do nothing but cut it off. I had to. I didn't have no choice. It hurt so bad. I didn't have no choice. I didn't have no. I'll bring it to you. I'm almost done when I bring it to you. I had no choice. I didn't. I'm gonna bring it to you. I'm almost done. I had no choice. And the details of what went down in the relationship, it was so horrific. You know, when everything caught up, secrets came out, things came up. I swear to God, I didn't see it. I didn't see it, and it went bad. The police was called. Just all kind of things were done because he wanted to get rid of me that bad. Not in the sense of getting rid of me that bad. He had something else going on. And by him doing that, what, what he don't know was I don't give a damn about the damn popos. I want what's mine, honey. Some people think when they call a higher authority that you're going about your business. Who was he talking to? That's why I still want to know to this day, who did you think that you was playing with? I don't, it just went bad. And I just want to tell you to don't worry about it. You have to make sometimes things will bag you up in the wall, man. I'm the first to tell you. Things will bag you up in the wall. But see, how you react, man, in a good heart is where your blessings lie. They don't always lie in giving. They don't always lie in speaking a good word. They don't always lie in doing good things for people. You're going to always see somebody receiving things with a good heart. When you do things in a cheerful heart, when you do things that's in the right way, you're going to reap what you sow. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. But you have to put yourself in a position of acceptance. So when things happen, sometimes you got to break your own heart. I tell people this. Sometimes you got to break your own heart. And you may say, what is that? Walking away from relationships that could crush you. It's a big life. I'm not telling you to do it, but you're coming close to it. And it hurts like hell. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. But you'll get through it. And you'll be a better person. And you know what and what not to do. And you always inspire people to win. You always tell people you have a message. You'll have something to tell people. You'll have something to live by. You'll have something to do by. You know what it takes in order to be free. That's what it's about. You know what it takes in order to be free. Do what you have to do. But you will come to a point where it will break. Okay? And it hurts. You have to break your own heart sometimes. And that's just how this life goes. Because it's built for learning. People say, oh, this is reality. Reality is set up to win. What learning lesson is ever set up to win? You're set up to be prosperous. It's set up to be, you cannot win in reality. Good, bad, ups, downs. You cannot win in reality. You got to be strong. That's my advice to you. You have to be strong. You have absolutely got to be strong because ain't nobody gonna do nothing for you. And the ones that's doing something for you. We're in a new day and time. And the people that's doing something for you, you don't know what to think about these folks no more. You don't know what to think about them. You don't know, you just don't know. So you gotta have your faith, man. And you gotta depend on you. And you gotta make sure that you're executing things in your life. Just continue to get over the hump. You're gonna get to a point, if you don't, I can't tell you what to do. I'm not God Almighty. But I can tell you this. You're gonna come to a point where this relationship is gonna break like peanut butter or peanut brittle. Will you choose to stay? Will you choose to go? Will you deal with two men at one time? Or will you come into your knowing and be in peace and soar? My name is Belen Bears. God bless you.